In the heart of the sprawling savanna, nestled amidst rolling hills and the meandering embrace of the river Omi, lay the village of Ufudu. Ufudu, like many villages in the region, was a tapestry of vibrant life, where the rhythm of daily existence was dictated by the rising and setting sun, the planting and harvesting seasons, and the age-old traditions passed down through generations. Among the residents of Ufudu was an old man named Is, whose presence was as imposing as the ancient baobab tree that stood sentinel at the edge of the village. Is was a man of few words, his face etched with the wisdom of years, his eyes holding the depth of the savanna sky. He was also a man of considerable wealth, a fact that had become the subject of much speculation and whispered accusations within the community. Is's wealth was not ostentatious. He did not flaunt gold or wear elaborate robes. Instead, his wealth manifested in the well-maintained granaries overflowing with maize and millet, the healthy livestock grazing in his expansive fields, and the bustling trade that flowed in and out of his compound. He owned several fishing boats that reliably returned with bountiful catches, and his trading caravans were known to traverse the region, bringing back valuable goods from distant lands. The source of Isa's wealth was a mystery to the villagers. They couldn't reconcile his seemingly effortless prosperity with the backbreaking labor that defined their own lives. They toiled from dawn till dusk, tilling the soil, tending to their animals, and fishing in the river, yet their harvests were often meager, and their pockets remained perpetually empty. Rumors began to circulate, whispers that grew louder with each passing day. Some claimed that Is had made a pact with the spirits of the forest, sacrificing animals and offering libations in exchange for supernatural riches. Others whispered that he had unearthed a hidden treasure, a cache of gold and jewels left behind by a forgotten king. The most sinister rumors accused him of engaging in illicit trade, dealing in stolen goods and exploiting the misfortunes of others. How else could he amass such wealth? They muttered, their voices laced with envy and suspicion. He doesn't work harder than the rest of us. He barely lifts a finger, yet his granaries are always full, and his livestock thrive. Is, aware of the whispers and accusations, remained silent. He continued his daily routines, tending to his fields, overseeing his trade, and spending time with his family. He never addressed the rumors, never defended himself against the accusations. His silence only fueled the villagers' suspicions, confirming their belief that he had something to hide. One day, a severe drought gripped the region. The river Omi dwindled to a trickle, the fields turned to dust, and the livestock grew thin and weak. The villagers, already struggling to survive, faced the prospect of starvation. They looked to Is, hoping that his wealth would provide them with relief. Is, seeing the desperation in their eyes, opened his granaries and distributed his surplus food among the villagers. He shared his livestock, allowing them to graze in his remaining pastures. He even organized fishing expeditions to the distant lakes, bringing back enough fish to sustain the community. The villagers were grateful for Isa's generosity, but their gratitude was tinged with resentment. They couldn't understand why he, who they believed had acquired his wealth through questionable means, was now the one saving them from starvation. Why does he help us? They asked, their voices filled with confusion. If he is truly guilty of the things we accuse him of, why would he share his wealth with us? A young man named Chike, known for his inquisitive mind and unwavering sense of justice, decided to confront Is. He approached the old man, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and determination. He said, his voice trembling slightly, "The village is grateful for your generosity, but we are also confused. We have heard rumors about the source of your wealth, and we cannot understand why you, who we believe have acquired it through illicit means, are now helping us." He looked at Chike, his eyes filled with a gentle understanding. He motioned for Chike to sit beside him, under the shade of the ancient baobab tree. "Chike," began, his voice deep and resonant, "the rumors you have heard are nothing but the whispers of envy and misunderstanding. My wealth is not the result of magic, nor is it the product of stolen goods. It is the fruit of hard work, yes, but more importantly, it is the result of working smart, not just hard." Chike listened intently, his eyes wide with curiosity. "You see, Chike," continued, "most people believe that wealth is acquired through brute force, through endless toil and physical labor. They believe that the harder they work, the more they will earn. But that is not always the case. True wealth comes from understanding the principles of prosperity, from knowing how to use your resources wisely." He then began to explain the secrets of his wealth, the principles that had guided him throughout his life. "First," he said, "is planning. Before I undertake any venture, I spend time planning, considering all the possible outcomes, and developing strategies to overcome any obstacles. I don't rush into things blindly. I take my time, I analyze the situation, and I make informed decisions." Second, he continued, is diligence. "I work hard, yes, but I also work consistently. I don't give up easily. I persevere through challenges, and I learn from my mistakes. I am always striving to improve, to find better ways of doing things." Third, he said, is understanding my customers. "I don't just sell goods or services. I build relationships with my customers. I listen to their needs, I understand their desires, and I provide them with value. I treat them with respect and fairness, and I earn their trust." Fourth, he explained, is investment. "I don't spend all my earnings on frivolous things. I reinvest my profits, expanding my businesses and creating new opportunities. I understand the power of compound growth, and I use it to my advantage." Fifth, he said, is diversification. "I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I invest in a variety of ventures, spreading my risk and maximizing my returns. I understand that the market is unpredictable, and I am prepared for any eventuality." Sixth, he explained, is knowledge. "I am always learning, always seeking to expand my understanding of the world. I read books, I listen to wise elders, and I observe the natural world. I understand that knowledge is power, and I use it to make informed decisions." Seventh, he said, is generosity. "I believe in sharing my wealth with those who are less fortunate. I understand that true wealth is not measured in material possessions, but in the impact we have on the lives of others. I give back to my community, and I support those in need." Chike listened to Isa's words, his mind reeling with the wisdom he had just received. He realized that the secret to Isa's wealth was not magic or ill-gotten gains, but a combination of intelligence, hard work, and a deep understanding of the principles of prosperity. Chike said, his voice filled with admiration, "I understand now. Your wealth is not a mystery, but a testament to your wisdom and diligence. Thank you for sharing your secrets with me." He smiled. "You are welcome, Chike. Remember, wealth is not about accumulating material possessions. It is about creating value, building relationships, and making a positive impact on the world." From that day forward, the villagers of Ufudu no longer whispered accusations about his. They began to emulate his principles, working smart, planning diligently, and investing wisely. They learned that true wealth was not about luck or magic, but about understanding the principles of prosperity and applying them consistently. The village of Ufudu thrived, becoming a model of prosperity and harmony. The ancient baobab tree, under which he shared his wisdom, became a symbol of knowledge and enlightenment, a reminder that true wealth comes from within, from the wisdom and diligence that guide our actions. Anis, the old man who was once the subject of suspicion and envy, became a respected elder, a source of inspiration and guidance for generations to come. The story of Is and the baobab tree became a timeless tale, passed down through generations, reminding everyone that true wealth is not about working harder, but about working smarter, and that the greatest investment one can make is in knowledge and wisdom.